They say every return is a kind of remembering, not just of places, but of selves. The boy who left, the man who comes back, and the quiet, uncertain space between the two. This book is a meditation on that space. Where the ash tree grows does not follow a single thread of plot, nor does it rush to resolve anything tidy. Instead, it offers a mosaic of return to land, to language, to memory. These are not chapters in the traditional sense, but waypoints, moments where breath catches in the throat, where silence has a shape, where the ordinary becomes sacred through the act of noticing. Here, a man returns after more than 50 years away. He walks again the fields that once stained his knees, passes through doorways where ghosts still linger in the scent of lavender and ash, and sits on benches carved by those who understood the quiet ache of departure. He does not come back triumphant. He does not come back to reclaim what was, nor does he come alone. His wife Catherine accompanies him. He comes back to listen, to the stones, to the sea, to the parts of himself he once left behind and now hopes to gather without shame. This is a book for those who have stood at the threshold of a childhood home, or a lost homeland, or a long silent chapel and felt the sting of what time takes and what it leaves behind. It's for the ones who carry the sound of an old language somewhere deep in the ribcage. For those who understand that you cannot go home as the person who left, but you might, if you're lucky, be received by the land as someone it still knows. The voice that speaks these pages is not always the same. Sometimes it belongs to the returned, sometimes to the place itself. Sometimes it floats like a memory waiting to be heard again, but always it seeks the same center. What does it mean to come back? And who are we when we arrive? You won't find high drama here. The stakes are not heroic, but human. A man kneels by a stream and remembers the sound of his grandfather's laughter. He washes a teacup and sees the same view his grandmother once saw morning after morning. He stands in the rain of Glencoe and whispers the names of the fallen, not as a historian, not as a mourner, but as kin. If you too have walked away from something once loved, a home, a place, a self, and wondered if it might still hold your shape, then this book is for you. Let the pages be what they are, small returns. The voice is generally first person, occasionally third, depending on the mood and the moment. And when you are ready, take a seat. The bench is waiting.